hello, but you can stick, somebody behind it and get all frightened, I suppose. All right. Hey, turn that down just a little bit for me, Dust. Sorry, buddy. Well, let's get into some new stuff. Are you guys ready for some new stuff? I don't even know how many people we got watching right now, but hopefully you've got a nice brunch style drink. Will you pull that up for me? I've also got Frosted Flakes here, helping. It's type of Y, and it'll pull up. Frosted Flakes here to assist us here locally. So let's give it just another minute, and then we will get started. Man, I like this one, Dust. I dig it. I gotta turn this down, I think. Yep. A solid static piece. There's no moving parts. As you can see, it's missing some of the pieces from, will you hand me that airlock right there? It's missing some of the pieces from the standard airlock. Of course, that one has the windows and the customizable parts at the top. And this is just a solid piece. The pillars are glued on and everything. But Dust, let's put it on the screen there. So the lockdown airlock, we've got very reasonably priced. It does fall asleep on me. There it is, $65 for the lockdown airlock. So this will go with your existing complex set if you want to add more pieces to that, or it's a great standalone piece by itself. So this will be available along with everything we show today, almost everything. There's one thing that won't be available. Available to order at 12 noon today, crashboxcustoms.com. So yeah, $65 for, custom piece like this. I don't know if you're going to find a better value in dioramas. So this is the only piece we have for the complex this go around. New pieces. The rest of the complex is still available. Crashboxcustoms.com. If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat. Dust is going to do his best to try to maintain the chat for me and help us answer any questions we may have. So once again, complex airlock lockdown, $65, noon today. All right. So let's look at a new floor. So like I said, this Mythic floor is super popular. The cool thing is I've seen people use them for, walls, all sorts of stuff. It's just a really versatile panel. And we've also got, of course, the complex floor available as well. I don't actually have one of those up here with me, unfortunately. But we have a new floor piece. This is the, what do we call this? The Fortitude floor. So at first glance, it doesn't look like there's much to it. It is black, and it's got this really cool texture on it. So is it asphalt? Is it a rooftop? What exactly do we have going on here? So, we don't like to tell you how to play with your toys. So we are going to let you do whatever you want. This is 12 by 15. So this fits with, go back to this guy. This fits right underneath your complex pieces. And then it also fits just fine with your Mythics. And actually on the Mythics, since these are 12 inches wide, you can just hit it just like that. D Amazing has several of these I've made over the years that he likes a lot. So I'm sure he'll vouch for this floor. But the Fortitude floor, go ahead and hit him with that tag, Dust. $20 a piece on the Fortitude floor. It's 3 millimeter, so it's half the thickness of like these floors here. Super thin material. It's a little flexible. but it's not gonna, I don't think you're gonna bend it or break it or anything. And then, you know, when you're done, if you're just taking pictures or whatever, you don't have a huge stack of foam to put away, or you know, try to not damage some foam or anything like that. So this will be available at noon today as well. Just one more option for you to display your stuff with. The other thing about it being so thin is if you don't have a lot of shelf clearance, you're not having to take up, you know, the bottom of your shelf with a 1/2 inch piece of foam or even the 6mm stuff. This gives you a little bit more breathing room, we'll say. So we're just going to sit that guy right over there. All right, so we are going to get into what we're calling our Metro collection. So we have some things today, really just one thing that is a part of the Metro set, I'll say, and we've got some other stuff cooking, but what I want to show you now are the culverts. Look at that. So these are 10 inches long, 5.5 on the interior. So your guys are going to have to duck down a little bit, which I kind of think, is the way. Will you hand me Gomez over there? Yeah. There you go. No, but of course he's got antenna, so that doesn't help anything. But all sorts of cool shots you could get with that, and they also just look nice stacked up. So let's stack some of these up. So these will look great in your construction site diorama, you know, attached to other pieces with, you know, pallets and barrels and things. And shout out to D Amazing. He sent me a picture and said, "Can you do this?" And I said, "Sure." So now everybody gets them. But there they go with, thanks D Amazing. There they go with a figure, and they will roll, but you know, you could get some cool shots out of this for sure. Let's hit them with a price on these, Dust. All right, so they're $35 each. That math doesn't work out, does it? That's not right. Take that down. I have to check the math. So I know they're $35 a piece. Let me double check that. I might have made a mistake sending it to you, Dust. Clown College over here, right? Let's see here. Those are, let's see. A set of 3 is $95. I apologize. So you get 3 of them for $95 or $35 a piece for these. And these will be available once again at noon today on May 2nd, crashboxcustoms.com. And I just cannot wait to see what you guys come up with these. How is Fans Toys Omega going to fit in there? I don't know. These maybe could be like leg warmers for Fans Toys Omega. All right, I did want to show this. You can obviously stack these things up and get some real depth out of them if you want. Yeah. Hello. This is one more cool thing that you can use for your photo setups or your displays. So we'll move these out of the way. Look at my skills. All right. Any questions you guys have, please drop them in the chat. I'd love to answer them for you. All right. Let's move on to the next reveal. All right, you can clear that off there, Dust. And I know this is what a lot of people have been waiting to see what it's all about. we go. So these are the half pipes. So this is half pipe tunnel style 1A. These are a complete circle when you put two of them together. I believe it goes this way. So this is all XPS foam, all cut and put together. I'm just breaking stuff like crazy here. But there's so many different ways you can use these to get different angles and some that kind of mind-bending, those mind-bending posts I've been putting up lately. Just really trying to stretch the limits of what we can do here. Chris is looking like QVC. That is not a problem. The goal, yeah, that one. So for comparison here, we are going to just drop a clown in, because you know he's the kind of guy that would be hanging out in the sewer, right? So let's see what happens here when we put the new Fortitude floor. It's called the Fortitude floor because it's got grit. Yep, I just said that. So you could even do something like this, leave a little channel in the middle, and then you've got your creepy clown poking out over here, right? So these can obviously be stacked for depth as well. To make as much depth as you want. Whether you have some turtles down here, some Rumble Society, or some mythics. However you want to play with your toys, we're going to be able to help you out with that. All right, Dust, let's show them. So the half pipe tunnel, they're 65 each, 95 for two. And those will be available today at noon, crashboxcustoms.com. There you go. We have several other designs with the tunnels that will complement each other, including some really kind of mind-bending stuff that I've been working on. Yeah, looking through the hole. Excited to get the tunnels out to everybody. I know a lot of people have been asking about those. All right. Next on the list, here we go. Go right on. Okay. I think a lot of people have been waiting to see exactly what we've got going on here, because I teased these. And here is the set we are calling the Edifice. This is the newest Mythic Legions piece that we have concocted. Definitely a group effort between our talented artists here at Crashbox. There's just a little cell phone light on the back of that. See if I can get this closer so you can check out this window. So we're calling this window the Spitfire. And you can see we've got a recessed piece here that curves out. And then we have another one. We actually have two stained glass windows that are going to be available. This is more of a classic look here. This one's called the Brimstone. It's got a great kind of roaring fire look to it. Once again, it's in this Super cool recessed piece with our kind of trademark notch. What did Brink say? The concave nave. So this is a great standalone piece, but you know how we do here at Crashbox. We like to make things as useful as possible, right? So as many different ways you can use something, we want to help you out. So so this is going to be, I believe this is set 5. Maybe it's set 6, I don't know. These come off. These are magnetically attached. So those just pop right off. And guess what? Oh, that's not what I need. I need.
You're modulating.
Hey everybody, it's my wife Kelly. Say hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Yeah, there she is. She never wants to participate in these shenanigans. But you can take one of our archways and slap it on the front of that, and then you really get some depth in your window right there. So once again, these are sold separately, the front pieces. So there's some light on that. But we still have one more trick up our sleeve with this. Because you can pop out that window if you want. And you can swap the windows out. Check that out. So you have one piece that takes different windows and gives us the ability to continue to produce different windows. Because Kelly and I really have a pattern down on these windows now. I think the sky's really the limit for what we want to do. So all this is available once again at noon today, crashboxcustoms.com. So let me take this guy back apart now. All right. So I want to show you one more thing. Pull those off the side of that. So those side pieces that this comes with, they also work on your gate piece that you may already have or you may want to get. So that just adds a whole nother look to your piece here. So you're taking what you already have and just adding a couple things to it. Pretty cool, huh? All right. That was just kind of to show you something else you could do with this set. So let's hit them with that bottom bar on this one. So the Edifice is $165, and you pick which window you want. So you got the Spitfire, which is the dragon here. Let me see that one over there. Yep. And then you've got the Brimstone with the columns here. So it's $165 for these a piece with one window, or for $215 you can get, say, this. So you can get both windows that you can swap out at your leisure for $215. And on top of that, if you just want the windows, if you have a project of your own that you want to use these windows in. The windows are 55 each. If you just want the windows for whatever you or if you're building your own project or you just like the way they look. So we'll have those available as well. So all this, once again, available today. It's the 2nd of May, 2021. You can order all this starting at noon today, crashboxcustoms.com. We do have payment options available on there. It's not the flex pay dust, but it's close. We have a lay-by with PayPal, and we also have Affirm. So several ways to get you your stuff without having to come out of pocket all of it at once. I think we've got lay-by. You can pay 60 days with I think it's only 20% down. So there's some options out there to help everybody get their stuff. All right, so we got one more thing that'll be on the website today. And I'm going to stand up for this one. How exciting is that? So we've teased these before. It's the first time I've shown the full color ones. But these are called the Stanchion modular columns. Been working on these for quite some time. Changed the design up a little bit. Did a lot of prototyping on them. But these are definitely to add some more character to your displays or your photography. And I mean, you got to have something to hold the ceiling up with, right? And these, I just want to put some figures in here to show how these kind of scale. And I know it's hard to see everything with the way that the camera is there, but I think you're getting the idea. Let's see here. There we go. All right, so the windows are made with, yes, so we're MDF laser cutting the frames, and then Kelly is doing the resin. It's not UV resin, but it's just two-part resin and colored dye. So here we are with a 1.0 Mythic Legions. 2.0 Mythic Legions. Here is Snag. And this guy was in trouble. Wasn't going to use him because he was horsing around before we got started. But there's the Shadow Quadron in the dust. All right. Now these are these. So they're easier to store. They're easier for us to ship them to you, and they stick. A sample of painted resin, so you get to paint it yourself, whatever color you want. We won't have this kit up today, but it should be up, I'd say, within the next 2 weeks, definitely. We're still working out some of the logistics around everything to get that ready to put to market. So that's that's something new. You know, first time I've done a collaboration like that where we've worked so closely with the other designers and you know, really had two different types of material there. It's pretty cool the way it worked out. All right, what questions do we have? Dust, we got any questions we can answer? Not a one. Wow. All right. Well, let's just run back through everything real quick, Dust. Yep.
Just a lot of comments on, you know, how everybody likes what's going on, and
nice.
I think Brian had one earlier, detolf question. I'm going to scroll up there. Do the tunnels fit in the detolf?
Yes, the answer is yes across the board.
Okay, there you go.
Everything fits into the top. Yeah. So I was just going to run back through everything real quick, Dust. The Edifice set with the stained glass window, that's $165. Or if you want to get both windows at once, it's $215. Okay. And I'm excited for this because these came out so nice, and you know, the Dragon was challenging to say the least. This more classical window, you know, it's more just shapes, but the Dragon was challenging. I'm in love with the way it came out, the colors that we used and everything. And remember, these are interchangeable. Just a little bit of blue tack, I think, to hold them in. They fit pretty snug, but I'd hate for one to fall out. So just, you know, just a little piece of blue tack, maybe like at the top and the sides, will hold it in. All right. The airlock lockdown set, single piece here. It is height on the Mythic pieces. So the airlock 65, and these are available today at noon to order. The normal Mythic pieces is 15 3/4 inches tall. Don't ask me why they're that tall. It just kind of happened. And once we established the scale, we kind of had to run with it. So this is 65. Where'd my assistant go? I need the floor here. So the new floor piece, the Fortitude. I got a piece of fuzz. The Fortitude, $20 a piece. Man, you can't go to dinner for $20 anymore. You get such cool lighting angles, and of course these are the process we use to paint these. Everything's going to be a little different, so you know they'll have the same general pattern to them, but you know they're going to have some bespoke qualities to them. So that's available today at 12 noon. The drain pipes. We have to get the drain pipes. Hang on a sec. All right. Whoa. Well, the airlock so this lockdown airlock is just all one coat. There's no paint on the numbers. So it is just like it's shown. The floor is 12. The littlest crow's asking the dimensions of the floor. The new floor piece is 15 by 12, and yes, it'll fit in a detail. Yeah, so 35 each on the tunnels. Set of 3 is 95. Of course, I have 5 here. We might have a price for 5. I know. Let's just do this. Set of 3. We know that one's listed up there. All right. And the half pipe tunnels. Those were the culverts. These are the half pipe tunnels. These are, let me look, what's the size of these? These outside dimensions on these are 12 3/4 by 10 by 7.5. And the inside tunnel when you make it is, approximately 9 3/4 inches if you make a complete circle there. Hello. And so many cool things you can do with these, so many different angles. And like I said, we're going to have additional pieces to make this even wilder as time goes by. Yeah. I just play with these, see how many crazy looking things I can make. All right, and then our columns here, the stanchion columns is the last thing we got here. I'll put them back here so you can see them. Yeah, they're pretty big. Oh, I forgot. I always have to show Owlman. There's Owlman. I know Gary likes Owlman a lot. I don't know if my friend Gary's watching. Hi, Gary. But just put them next to a 2.0 figure. You can kind of see, you know, they're big, but so's the Mythic Pieces set is a big set. All right. Well, if we don't have any other questions, I believe we have covered everything. Today at 12 p.m., CrashboxCustoms.com. So Brian, the airlock piece here looks just like this. It's got the silver dry brush and a little bit of weathering on it. The columns are 15.75 inches tall, approximately. Everything's approximate because of the material used. Let me show you here. They're essentially the same height as your current Mythic Pieces releases. All right. So the sale goes on today at 12. We're probably going to run this at least for the month. And look, listen, I got to buy Mythics too, okay? I understand. But at the rate everything's coming out now, we don't have much of a choice other than to release stuff. You just get down with it. All right. Well, Dust, thank you for your help today.
Oh, my pleasure, man. Had a good time. Good shit.
Why don't you tell people where? Thank you. Why don't you tell people where they can find your music?
If you want to stream my music, you can stream it on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music. If you want to download the MP3s, swing on over to Bandcamp. Look for DUSTMIGHTZ. And if you like, buy me a beer while you're there.
I know you have a bumper you can put up real quick.
No, I don't have anything on this channel. No bumpers. No bumpers. I'm out of bumpers.
Good
stuff, Chris, again.
Thank you. Can you show columns with? Yes, I can actually. Littlest crow. So here's the classic window. The set one window, which is the same height as these. There we go. So that's two of those, and it's two if you don't have four, right? There we go. All right. Well, if that's it, everybody, I appreciate you checking us out, enjoying a drink for brunch. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Make sure you're heading on over to CrashboxCustoms.com. Hey, the quicker you get the orders in, the quicker you're going to get the stuff. That's all I'm going to say. Everybody gets their stuff, but if you order day one, you're going to be early in. I just wanted to thank everybody in the Mythic Legions community and the toy community at large for embracing what we do the way you have over the past, especially the past 2 years. It's really been a crazy ride, and you know, we love coming up with things that you don't see a lot of other places. You know, trying to push the envelope, so to speak. So, thank you again to everybody who purchases our stuff. We have a huge amount of customers that are just religiously buying everything we do, and that means so much to us that our art is in your houses in some capacity. You know, so we definitely appreciate it. And yeah, so anybody has any questions, hit me up. Crashbox Customs all across the fruited plain, as I like to say. So you can find me on Instagram, that's Crashbox Customs, Facebook, Crashbox Customs. And if you want to message me directly, it's just Christopher Pinkerton, if you're nasty, on Facebook. I hope to see you all very soon online, and cheers.